So I have put some of the code into a new file here, which is kind of just a test to place actual orders, because one thing is, simulating placing orders on the order book. But another thing is actually doing it in real time. So what I've done now is I have created an account on Polymarket and added some cash. I added $5. I think the portfolio is not correct. I should have, I have $5 in portfolio just for testing, and that's actually basically almost the minimum amount you can trade for, especially through the API. So I just created a very simple bot that kind of takes inspiration of something we talked about before, placing like hedged bets. So we place a bet on both sides of up and down. So what I did here, I created this bot. I just call it Raven, the Raven bot, and it loads the client with our information. So here we have to pass in our private key. That's something you generate over at Polymarket. So the way it works is you create an account, then you send over some USDC and over to like a proxy wallet that has a private key. So it's all on the blockchain actually, and that private key you should put into the bot. Then we have a method to get the balance allowance. That's basically how much money we have to play for, and in this case we have $5 or $5.09 dollar. And then I added a get best price. So this is basically where we use the client, the Polymarket client, to get the best price of a certain token. And then I have done it with both tokens, so I can pass in the slug of the market. So in this case, we can pass this in here, if you can see it up in the URL. And then it gets the two tokens. So that's a token for buy and for up and down. And then we have a set limit order, which basically just sets two orders. Like actually, no, in this case, this just set one order, and it has some checks. And so it passes in the token ID, the price we want to put an order at, the size, and the side. So in our case, it's the buy side that we want. The size is how many shares, and then the price, for example, if you look at the order book here, the price could be 21 or 20 cents for one of the sides. And then I have, and this again, this is just for testing. It's not an actual trading algorithm or anything, but I have created a method which I call place balance limit order, where we try to place limit orders where the total price is less than $1. So in this case, it's 0.99. And then again, it in one go, it basically sets the limit orders. And I will test it with you guys so you can see how it works, how fast it is, and basically how it works. Because this is kind of new to me, and it's good to just try it out with a little bit of money that we can afford to lose. So if I run it locally, I will actually not be able to place the bets, and you cannot see my CLI. So if I just do it like this, so basically what we can do is we can get our command here, and then I'll just pass in the slug. Let's say it's this market here. We have about 8 minutes left, and then I pass it in. Now you can see here that no orders was submitted. And in this case, actually this is because we have to put an order on minimum $1. So there's some limitation through the API. I don't know if it's specific to this market, but you need to place at least 5 shares and at least $1 worth of a bet or a trade. And in this case, we try to place 5 at a very low price, right? So the total price in this case was $0.85, so 85 cents, and that's less than $1. So that's why it rejects it. And if I were to do it and it did not get this error, it would actually say I'm blocked because I'm on an IP address that's not allowed on Polymarket. So you can go to the geographic restrictions, and if you place bets either through the platform or through the API, any of these country codes or regions, then you will actually not be able to do it. And in that case, you need to do it through a proxy, or you need to use a VPN. But what I've done is, and this is also what we're going to do in production anyway, when anybody is spinning up a DigitalOcean VPS on a server that's actually allowed. So I have created a server on DigitalOcean, or in Amsterdam, basically, and that's in Holland, right? And I can log in. I have it here on a very, very basic Ubuntu server on DigitalOcean. So that's the smallest droplet you can get for about $4 per month. And then what we can do is, in my environment here, I can do a poly client. If I can spell here, polyclient.py, and then I can pass in the slug here for this event. Now this is actually, I'm not sure if we can trade this yet. Let me just try, see what happens. I don't really know actually, so. All right, so I think we actually got ordered. Oh, you see here, I don't know if you can see it. So now we actually have, you can't see it here. I just placed the orders here, and we have 2 orders here that has not been filled yet. I guess that's kind of risky, right? I wonder if I can cancel them again. Let me just do that. Cancel all. And then let's wait until the market opens. Okay, it does not update automatically, I guess. Let me refresh here once. So are we just waiting now for the price to beat, or what? What's going on here? Yeah, we still don't have a price to beat. All right, well, let me put an order here now. And actually I need to change the slug here, so I'll just take next market here. All right, you can see I put a, yeah, so this one actually is basic instant. This one already bought at 50 cents, but this one is still open. So we have some risk here. Let's see if it, oh, now we're coming up here. Now we're coming up here. Now we're here at the best price, basically. We just need someone to fill it. Fill our 5 shares, come on. No, it's not filled, what, come on. It's 5 shares. We still don't have a price to beat, why not? That's kind of weird, isn't it? We don't have a price to beat in an active market. Is this just my browser that's broken or what? Alright, I don't know. But yeah, so our order here is still not filled. So this is a very good example of how this strategy actually don't work, right? Like, again, if I can just reiterate, basically, I just did a place a balance limit order where the total price of the limit order was 0.99. And this is the risk we have to figure out, right? And why this basically doesn't work just like I did now is because, well, maybe one of the orders doesn't get filled, which is the case here now, right? So I might actually lose all of this, right? So we'll see. It's a risk I'm willing to take for this you know, lesson. I could also just cancel it, I guess. And this is also something we can build into the bot, like if it's not filled within, like, I don't know, 10 seconds or something, then we cancel it, and maybe we put a little bit higher just to close the gap to not have any risk. Our order is very far down the order book now. Our 49-cent order here. Oh, look at this now. Hey. No, it's not filled yet. Where's my order? Ah, here. Yeah. Okay, it filled now. So look at this, what's going on here. Yeah, the price moved down a little bit here. Oh, that's interesting. What? I don't get it now. History. So I did buy it 40 seconds ago. Okay, we did get it. That's actually pretty lucky, right? So I got it at 49, but now actually the price is 38. Let me just update here. See, we have we have both positions now. So you can see here how now we are actually in the profit, because I managed to get both positions at those limit orders. So they should have a 1% return, but then again, if we account for all the fees that we are paying, then maybe not. At least now we tested that we can place an order through the VPS on DigitalOcean if our country is restricted, so we can have our bot fill trades, do limit orders, and that's all cool. And that's basically it for now. Next step is kind of polishing it up and be able to feed in data. So I'm gonna take some of the code I have on the past bot I showed you, put it into this new one, and kind of just make it a little bit more polished, because the other bot that I showed you, this bot one here, is just a clusterfuck of a lot of data, pictures, trash, vibe coded code. We don't want this in production. We want something more clean, more nice. But this is kind of our testing grounds, and the things that we like, we're gonna put it over into our Raven bot over here, which I'm working on, and hopefully it's something I can share in the future. So if there's some features, some ideas you have, just leave a comment down below, and then I can maybe take a look, maybe add some features if you have some ideas. And yeah, check in next time, and I think this is it for now. Have a good one. Bye bye.